Welcome back to the shop and our Christmas edition, where today we're going to be installing a cold air intake on John's E90. See, a couple weeks ago we cut off the muffler.
It's out. Oh gosh, all right.
And it sounds a lot better. It needs a res delete. But without the muffler, it gives it just a little bit more tone. Now, we didn't quite have the funds to do it right, so we just did a little turn down here to get the exhaust out the back. Later, we'll do the full muffler delete with it. For now, little brother Judah is going to get it fired up, and we're going to see if we can hear anything from the stock intake. The stock intake has already had the charcoal filter deleted. John did that way back when. For
last December. Yeah.
For flow, right?
Yep.
Better flow.
Yep.
All right, Judah, fire it up. Let's see if we can even hear this intake over the exhaust or the engine whine. All right, give her some revs, bud. I feel like I hear the alternator more than I hear the intake.
Yeah, I hear a lot of alternator.
Hopefully, this nice conical filter and box setup plus MAF is going to get us a little bit more noise. I'll have the link to this guy down below if you want to pick one up for your car. Or pulling the intake is really easy. You just disconnect your intake tube, your two 10mm bolts on the top, and if you have any bolts to this guy or any
Which
screws,
we don't.
there's supposed to be a T25 on either side, you'd pull that out. In our case, we can pop it out all as one unit.
Yeah, the 6 is in my hand.
So then you're going to want to pull your mass airflow sensor. Ours has already got the tab broken off, so it makes it really easy.
Yeah, it just pops off.
To pull this out, tilt towards you, and lift up.
Look at all that air restriction.
That's how, holy dirty. Yeah, we haven't washed down there in a bit.
Yeah. Now, if you have any weird rattles coming from your stock intake, it's probably because you're missing this isolator, this rubber damper here, and it's just vibrating on the frame right there. So that's something to look for. You've got two isolators up top and one down here on the bottom. So we didn't opt for the kit with the boot, at least not yet. I left that so John can upgrade later. The one modification you're gonna have to make down here is you're gonna be using both of these studs to mount the bottom of your box. So we're gonna pull this coolant line holder off, push the coolant line to the side, then we'll have access to the studs.
Now we're gonna be taking the MAF off. This is T25s.
And then you're gonna orient your MAF the same direction as you removed it so that you're pointing towards the intake here for airflow.
Yeah, towards the direction it goes.
And then we're using the new 3mm screws to install it.
And it's still a little dirty back here. What was this stuff called again?
Cosmoline?
Cosmoline, yeah. So that stuff was not coming off. Get this.
So lift up on your boot so that you can line it up.
The MAF gets over the top.
I probably should have gone this route on the 540. It would have been a lot easier than trying to
Put
I put a bunch of different products together and wound up having
Yeah,
some
he has like
issues.
some Mercedes products and stuff too. I got to get the bottom all the way in. She ain't going nowhere. Everything's just got to squeeze in here just right.
It does look good.
Blue looks really good.
You're set for car shows now.
Yeah.
Pop that hood, be like, bam, there it is.
Probably should have done this part first.
All right, it's the moment of truth. Judah's gonna start it, and we'll get John's reaction to see, does he like it as much as I thought he
Don't
would?
rev it immediately.
All right, give her a little blip. You can hear it sucking, that sounds good. Give it a hard blip. It almost sounds like a turbo, the whistle.
Let's go drive.
We gotta go drive.
All right, Judah.
All right, Turner claims 9-wheel horsepower and 13 foot-pounds of torque inside the power band, so we need to go drive it and see if the miles per gallon factor are where we think they're gonna be.
Yeah, we're going to have to confirm.
All right, let's get a little full throttle, see if we can...
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I can hear it. That's dope.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. It felt like, did it feel
felt
like it had a little bit? Like,
yeah.
I can feel it in my pants, even though
Yeah.
I'm in the passenger seat. You know, that tingle and...
It's only like 220 horsepower now instead of 210, but that's still a lot.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
All right, if you guys want to pick one of these up for your car, take a look at the link down below. It is an affiliate, and it helps out the channel quite a bit. We appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what we should do next to John's E90 to give it just a little bit more pep in the step, or what you've done to your cars. Share your builds, share your stories. Let us know what's up. Again, we really appreciate it. Join the garage crew to help support the channel and bring more products to John's car. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.